Okay, we're back with Druid. Um, 1 unplayable, 2 maybe playable, 3 has potential, 4 played meta decks, 5 meta defining. For any dual class cards, input your rating for the class you're seeing it in. Cool. Oh, this makes sense. Right, Gibberling is an insta 5. Don't change my mind. This is one of the best cards in the set. It's good against aggro because you can limit your resources. You're playing a 4 mana 4/3. That's just 4 mana 4/3. Your opponent discards a card isn't strong enough. But we're moving on to Druid. We have Gibberling. It's one of the best cards in the set. It goes infinite. You have so many cheap spells. You have the 0 mana Innervate, like the Lightning Bloom. It's insane. This is like 4 or 5 almost guaranteed. It's almost meta defining. I think this deck defines Token Druid. I think it defines like an early fast Token Druid. So it defines the meta because it defines an entire deck. I think Gibberling is super underrated. Nature Studies, it's another Mount Seller powerhouse. Super strong with Mount Seller. You can basically go infinite. It's the riskiest review I've ever seen. It's called the honest review because we're being honest. We're not like we're not leading ourselves on and rating bad cards well. Like everyone rates cards overrated. Everyone way overrates cards because they think just because they're new. Like once they actually play them, the playability, they'll realize that they just suck. And I like, you guys can laugh at me when the expansion comes out. I'm wrong. This is the whole point of this review, right? Like, why do you want to go infinite with Nature Studies with Mount Seller? You play Mount Seller, you play this, you get more spells. You basically just make a bunch of 3 costs. I think it's pretty strong with Mount Seller and some kind of Mount Seller Druid. Also good with like Kael'thas, if Kael'thas ever becomes a thing. With like, yeah, Nature Studies is for sure the best study. Partner Assignment, super overrated. Like, sure you can play it to get a good curve, but like what Druid deck right now is like, damn, I really need a good early curve, but not a 1-drop. Like, who says that? Who's like, good, we gotta have a really good early game, but no 1-drop. Like, maybe you just play Beasts on 2 and 3, and then you Overgrowth on 4. But like, I'd rather Breath of Dreams on 2. I would 100% Breath of Dreams on 2. Like, this is almost a 1. This just doesn't see play. Maybe you get, it's pretty good off Nature Studies. You Nature Studies this, and then you like, with Mount Seller again, it's free. It's a 5 in Arena for sure. If I was Arena rating this, but like no one plays Arena, it's 2020. Come on, man. Yo, what's up, Lunar Man? How you doing? Turn 1 combo, Gibberling, Lightning Bloom, Power of the Wild, Power of the Wild. Yeah, that's it. Just does broken stuff like that. This card super strong. I was originally like on the fence with this card. I thought it wasn't that good. And I watched the Ego Waffle Bloody Face Eddie review, and they won me over. I'm usually really stubborn. I'm usually pretty stubborn, but they definitely won me over with this card. It's pretty good. I think it's a it's like it's a 4 or 5. It's just, I think without any synergy, I think it's a 3 on its own. With synergy, it's a 4. So without, where's the card? The 7-drop card is not here. I think it's a 4. Druid does have ramp, but you ramp on 4 and then you have 6 mana. So you float a mana if you play this after Overgrowth, right? Oh, you got 7 mana, sorry. You got 7 mana, so I guess you just play this Hero Power. Oh, you just Overgrowth into the other spell. I think it's 4. So Monsanto says this is the best card of the set. Oh, you can Lightning Bloom? True. And then refill? Maybe it's good. I'll give it a 4. Monsanto says this is the best card of the set. I am not Monsanto. I don't quite agree with that. Give +4/4 to all minions in your hand deck in battlefield. Kael'thas? Ramp? Like, if it was any class but Druid, it's an insta 1. Monsanto also gives Secret Passage a 1, says, oh, okay, maybe we don't trust Monsanto anymore. But if it was any class except Druid, it's like an insta 1, right? But because it's Druid, you probably give it 3. It has potential, I think. I think we're going with it has potential. All minions in your hand deck in battlefield. It's not, it doesn't buff enemy minions. It's your hand. I think it's a 3. I think it's Kael'thas broken. Box. Can we talk about Puzzle Box? Can we talk about how good it is with Puzzle Box, chat? Like you Puzzle Box this crap? It's so much stats. It is so much stats. 3 has potential. 4 is played in meta decks. 5 is meta defining. 2 is maybe playable. 1 is unplayable. Puzzle box. So it gets a 3. It has potential, but it really depends on the synergies that come out. I'm gonna go with 3. It could be a 4, 3 or 4, like 3.5. It gets a 3.5. Forest Warden Omu. Busted. You can play this with Germination. Let's get some Germination up. No, not Germination. Oh man, if I could type, this would be so much easier. Oh crap, that's telling me about biology. We have Germination. Summon a copy of a friendly minion, give it the copy taunt. So you can Omu, you can copy Omu, then you have 10 mana and you have another Omu. So then you can like play Malagos, Moonfire, then Germination, then you get 10 more mana. Then you Germination your Malagos. Gonna love seeing Survival the Fittest, just see my opponent drop Morazond. Yep. This is true. That's a lot of mana crystals. That's a lot of mana crystals. I like mana crystals. So I'm gonna go 5, not because it's insanely powerful. Bear with me here. By definition, our definition is, if we go right up the top, 5 is meta defining, okay? 5 is meta defining. If Omu is good, it defines the meta, because then everyone's playing anti-combo if this is the strongest deck. Like, because you can't like really play control if this exists. Unless you gain like a million armor. Control, Demon Hunter, etc. won't exist. You can go Omu, Germination, Survival, this is true. I think there's a lot of stuff you can do. And it will define the meta if it's really strong. And it gets better and better every expansion. It really limits design space, because just now Druid has almost infinite mana. It's kind of design limiting, which is kind of hard for the design team. But no, I think it's a really cool card, and I give it 5 out of 5. Right, we're moving on to Hunter, I think. Yeah, Hunter. Enter the Shaman and Druid cards. This is the last one. It's been 3.5 hours. This is the last one. We start with the hardest card to review ever. What you do to review this card, you gotta really think about how to click 5. You just click 5. This says 0. This says gain 2. You just click 5. This was hard to review. It turns out getting 2 free mana for free is good. Who would have known? Who would have known? Yo, I'm exactly next to the follow. Like, this is turn 1 Yeti Terror. This is turn 2 Ogre. Turn 1 Ogre. You play 2 of these and coin, and you coin Ogre. You play this in like Melee Druid, you get free Melee. You play this with Mount Seller, you get more mana from Mount Seller. You play this on 5, you overflow on 5. You play this on 1, you can overgrowth on 1. There's so much potential and so much I want to claw my eyes out if this breaks the game. This is scary. This card is scary. This card is scary. Have you seen the wild memes of Double Bloom, Kilthas, and UI on 3? Yeah, you hate to see it. Easy mana. Like imagine paying mana for cards in 2020. Like, everyone for the last 3 expansions. Blizzard, please. The 2 things we really hate in this game. We hate mana cheating. We really hate mana cheating. And we really hate 0 cost cards. If you could just, like, please, no more 0 cost cards, no more mana cheating. These are just unfair for the game. If you cheat mana, and if cards go 0, they're just busted with everything. Please don't do it. Blizzard. I don't comprehend you. Like, why? This is fun. And Priest, yeah, everyone hates Priest, but they just bust Priest, so. Turn 1 Yeti followed by turn 2 Wisp. Stop. You're making me Craigasm too hard. Mana Printer, go burr. Yep. Unnerf, Innervate, yep. Groundskeeper, if you're holding a spell that costs 5 or more, restore 3 health. This reminds me of my friend the Steel Beetle. I know it's not a shaman. My friend the Steel Beetle. It is almost exactly the same. It will not see play. It just doesn't go in any deck. Like, Control Shaman has way better healing tools, way better defensive tools. It does not cost 0. It does not cheat mana. It's pretty boring. It's a 2. It just doesn't... It's not strong enough to see play in any deck. It doesn't do any broken stuff. It heals you for 5. It's, like, kind of trash. That's taunt and a good body. That's not enough in 2020. Good stats in a body and an effect isn't good enough. It's a Yeti and it's not good enough. Oh, wait, I thought this cost 5. This costs 4? Wait, no, this is better. I'm trolling. Gotta go. Have a lovely day and congrats on your results. Yeah, thanks, man. I just realized this costs 4. I thought this cost 5. Wait, this costs 4? I don't know why in my head. I just saw the 5 cost 5 more and 5 health. So thought this cost 5. If this costs 4, it's like a 4. I thought this cost 5. My eyesight is like going. Questrid used Steel Beetle. Questrid was like tier 3 when it used Steel Beetle though. It only used it because it lost Loti and it lost good cards. This is good card. This is a 4. I thought it cost 5. It costs 5, it's a 2. If it costs 4, it's a 4. That's how much like 1 mana is such a big difference. Heal 5 does activate Loosen Bark. Loosen Bark. Dude, I wish Loosen Bark you never get like through the taunt druid was a thing. It would have made so many people quit Hearthstone if this was good. Imagine this was good, and all you played against was infinite faceless manipulated Loosen Barks for like 6 months. Man, we'd all be playing Artifact. Anyway, Runic Carvings. Summon 4... I hate the wording on this card for a start. Summon 4/2/2 Train Totems. Semicolon. Who we use semicolons. Or Overload 2 to summon them with Rush. It's not good. It's like a 1. But like, oh, it's like the guy at school who uses like semicolons in every sentence to try and pass English. This is what it feels like. That's a 1. I want a dust refund. I'll take my 100 dust. Questrid kind of okay, but this doesn't go in. It doesn't. The trains don't have charge. Not good with Savage Roar. I don't want to overload with Rush. I want charge. If it give me charge, maybe I'd play it, but not with Rush. It's like a semi Blizzard, but like, who wants a semi? Blizzard. You never want to overload for it, for sure. Exactly. Totem Shaman, they're treant totems. I mean, yeah, but it's 6. I mean, maybe it's good enough, because like, to be fair, like, let's think of it like this. In Token Druid, you never want to overload. But in Token Druid, we paid 8 mana for the twin spell, summoned 5 2/2s. This is 2 mana less for 1 less 2/2. The issue is you don't get the twin spell, so I don't think it's worth it. So I don't think it's good enough for refill. I think it's a 1. This is an Ox, so is that an Ox? No, it's not even an Ox, is it? It's what? It's close enough, right? It's a 5. It's a 10. It has Rush Wind Fury. Just give it Lifesteal. Like, that'd be nice, but you play this with Evolve Weapon. There's better ways to generate tokens. You play this with like, it's a Tauren, whatever, nerds. Go back to lore school. More like a moose. Yeah, that's what I'm like. It's a moose, not a Tauren. Idiots. You play this with Rock Biter Weapon and it kills everything. Tauren hat nerds. You play like Rock Biter Weapon and then it's what, 4. It becomes a 6/6 with Rush Wind Fury for 5. There's better spells as well, right? You play like, you have and attack. Yeah, it's just a 5. Like, there's so many good spells. You play it with. Is there any like buff spells in Shaman right now? I think I'm trolling, but there may be. Shaman buff spells. There's Wind Fury. We can give it double Wind Fury. Germination. Oh, Druid. It's Druid as well. Maybe Shaman is the gigabait. You can Storm's Wraith it, and then it gets more stats, but you may as well just play 2. Oh, you can resummon it. You can. No, that's a dumb. That's a dumb idea. Not really many buffs here. Maybe that's like a Druid. Druid with Germination. 2 mana plus DT freeze. Yep. Okay, these suck. Let me look at Druid. Maybe it's just better in Druid. Well, Mark of the Wild. It gets plus 4/4. That's pretty thick on turn 5, by the way. Turn 5, you're looking at what? 5/8 Rush Wind Fury. Maybe Mark of the Wild's time to shine. Maybe it's Mark of Nature's time to shine. You give this plus 4 health. I know it's just any spell, not just buff, but like buff spells, you're gonna get the most value, right? Like, that's how you extract the most value with buff spells. So you take Mark of Nature, you give it health, and then it becomes a 4-11. Math is hard. 4-11 Rush Windfear. It's a 5. We've established that with any buff card. You do have to run bad cards to do that. You could run Overflow. Oh my gosh, you just Speaker Ghidra Overflow, and then okay. We're moving on. This is a 5. I'm finishing the card review here. Thank you to everyone who stuck. We can look at our responses. Let's do that. Speaker Ghidra plus coin. Someone's gonna mess that up. If you guys want to use goodbye YouTube. Thank you guys for being great. If any of you are gonna watch the video, my YouTube sucks, so I don't know why you'd watch it. But if you made it to the end, you're a nerd. Have a good day, nerd. If you've made it to the end of the video, this is the outro that's gonna be on every single card review that I do. I guess for forever. Just reuse this on every video. If you're new, please drop a like, subscribe. Check out my stream out at twitch.tv/liquidox with a couple of underscores or some whatever. Oh, this is great. And yeah, turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified when I go live. Will it be next week? When I go live? When I post a video? Will it be next week? Will it be next month? Will it be tomorrow? Who knows? You'll know if you have the bell on. So yeah, have a good day. Stay hydrated. Go outside a bit. Peace.